this. So thanks for asking, Simon.
Great. I do have another question.
Sure.
Could you just talk a bit more maybe about what you call like tap routing? So say you've got somebody new who's come on board, would you recommend, if you're new as well, to start doing that straight away?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easier for you, Simon, to ask them right away. I always do it with like a game plan. I plan on doing a couple of videos. Everybody keeps asking for that, so I have one in my mentorship program, but I'm going to do a shorter video of it showing me. But I would say to you, Simon, listen, if I could show you how this business works without you investing a dime, would you be interested?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I don't want a list of 100 people from you. I want the sharpest person you know. So without giving me their name, you can give me their first name. I want a person that comes to your mind when I say they're extremely competitive. They're always dressed nice. They always got a nice car. They're hustlers, man. They got an incredible work ethic. They're positive. They're always the life of the party. As I said stuff like that, was there a name that came to you?
Yeah.
And what's that person's name?
Mike.
Mike. Now, Simon, watch. If I call Mike this way, would you let me talk to him? So I'm going to call Mike, and I'm going to say, hi, Mike, this is Robert Hollis. You don't know me at all, but I'm talking to a friend of yours named Simon. Oh, do you got a minute? Sure, what's up? I'm expanding a company right now in the area, and I'm working with people that make millions of dollars a year. It's a new concept. It's super excited. I asked Simon if he knew of anybody that might be able to refer us to some people to help us expand this company. When I said, who do you know? He said, you, Mike. Based on his recommendation alone, I'd like to send you over some videos. I don't want to waste your time. And I promise, once you watch these videos, you're going to feel comfortable referring us to some people. So does Simon have your email address? Yeah, great. I'm going to put you on the phone with Simon. You guys can talk about it. He'll send you over the information. Once you watch the videos, if you have any questions, Simon knows how to get a hold of me. So now that I said that, Simon, do you feel comfortable giving me Mike's number?
Yeah.
So now, when you do it, and that's where people sort of lose their courage a little bit. We had one of our people, our diamonds, Carrie Bradford. You know, she finally did this. I seen a Nails that was on here a little earlier. And Nels, you know, right away, Carrie called Nels people. And the people said, yeah, shoot the videos over. And Nels like, whoa, this works. This is exciting. Now, at this point, Simon, if I called Mike and you seen it go okay, you'd probably give me a couple more names, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Now that these people are watching the videos and you see how easy it is, two things happen. One is I go, now, if Mike decides to get involved in this business, should I just enroll him directly under me? Or do you want me to put him underneath you, Simon?
Yeah, underneath.
Under you. Okay, so you know, we never talked about where you're coming in and how much money you have, but I think you see the advantages of overriding Mike.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're going to get you in the system. That's awesome. Second thing is, now that you've seen how I called Mike, do you feel comfortable calling some of your own people?
Yeah.
Because here's the only difference, Simon. I just want you to say, you're calling Mike. Hey, Mike, you got a minute? This is Simon. Sure, what's up? Listen, I'm sitting here right now with a guy named Robert Hollis. Or, I met Robert Hollis on the internet. This guy makes millions of dollars, and he asked me to help him expand his company in this area. And I mean, I checked everything out, and I'm blown away. Mike, I need your help. What? Let me send you over a couple of videos. I want you to look at them. And I know when you watch them, you're going to feel like me. You're going to know of some people that definitely want to take advantage of this. So when you watch those videos, I know someone will come to mind. And then after you get done watching the videos, if you have any questions, I can point and guide you to other videos that this guy's done. And then once you're ready, I'd like to introduce you to him on a hangout. Fine. Okay, great. So when I teach people that, then all of a sudden they go, well, man, I could call everybody I know. Well, if you do, you're done. You see what I mean? Because it's not just the people that you call, because you're asking them to do a favor. If they decide not to do a favor for you, or they don't know anybody, or they don't want to get in, or they don't want to be a customer, that's just part of the sorting process. But if you had 50 people in your address book, or 50 emails, or 50 friends on Facebook, and half of them each gave you one person, now you got 25 people that you didn't know today.
Mm.
You see what I mean? So people call me all the time, hey, do you buy leads? Don't need to. I know how to taproot. I know how to ask for a favor. Why do I want to buy leads? I'd rather talk to somebody that I know and get to know them, and then talk to somebody that they know. So I've done that for 28 years, and it's worked every single time. So did that help you?
Yeah. Can I ask one more point on that? So,
well, let me welcome Beth, okay? But it's pretty cool. So Simon, I'm going to let you close out with one more question, and then I'm going to go eat.
Okay, I've kind of lost my train of thought a bit. So we're talking about taprooting, and I was saying about, so I'm new, I'm saying I'm calling somebody to taproot for them. And then basically what I'm asking is, what happens if they're asking questions, but obviously you don't want to be the deal, so you can't say, oh, hi there, Robert, you don't know me directly, but I'm sat with your friend John. I asked John who he knew that needed to make some extra money, and he said you. But then if they ask questions to that,
yeah,
like,
but if you're asking the $1 million question properly, you know what I mean? And I'm not the only person that speaks this kind of language. You look at the Big Al Schroeders, you look at the Don Falas. The whole goal, Simon, is to ask the question in a way where you don't get asked questions.
Yeah.
If you do get asked questions, you got to point, guide, and direct them to where they can get the questions. I mean, the answers. So there's not a question that you could ask me that I can't turn it and tell a story and say that you got to meet this guy. And the way that I get people to sort of get off me, if you want to talk about focus on me, there's a way, is I very simply tell them where I'm at. So I want you to imagine, Simon, any question you could ask me. What is this? What's the product? You know, are they in this country? Is it a pyramid scheme? See, I don't get any of those questions. How long have you been in? How much money are you making? How big is your group? Nobody asks me those questions. Nobody. So that's the first thought, is the fear that someone's going to ask you that question. But let's just take away your fear, okay? So they go, well, what is this? Go, why are you interested? Well, it depends on what it is. Well, great. That's why I want to send you the videos. Again, I told you I'm working directly with this guy named Robert Hollis, and he's the one that you'll be asking the questions to. After you watch the videos, you might not have any interest whatsoever. But it's important for you to know, Simon, that right now I'm working directly with Robert Hollis, and I'm not making anything. Or I'm not making the money I'm not making the kind of money that I want to make yet. Or I'm new. See, the more that you humble yourself, if you walked up to me, watch, because we think that business is different than everything else, and it's not. So you walk up to me and you go, hey, Robert, I'm having a little problem with my computer. Do you know anything about computers? No, I don't know anything about the computers. Well, great. Let me ask you some questions. See, as soon as I tell you, so you walk up to me, hey, Robert, do you know anyone that knows how to fix computers? Yeah, I do. Great. I got some questions. You see what? We do this to everyone. You know what I mean? Hey, do you got change for a 20? I do. Awesome. Do you have 2 10s or, 4 5s, whatever it is? See what I mean? 5 5s? I know. 4 5. It's like, but the whole point is that we overthink this. We overthink this, So if you guys remember me saying the other day when I said to someone, so what do you say And he says, I ask people if you want to make money, yes, no. Simon, if you remember me telling that story, what was the first thing that I said to
him? What do you say if they ask what it is?
See, so I know where your head was because my head was there. Oh, great. So you walk up to people and say, you want to make money? Yes, no? Yeah. Well, what if they ask you questions? See? Because the reason I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing is because I thought that I had to know everything. I'm going to look stupid if I don't know the answers. I need to be the deal. You know, no, none of that. You know what I mean? So I'll give you one last one, and then I got to go because my wife just texted me dinner. If you walked up to a waitress comes to your table, and you say, she says, how can I help you? What do you want? And you look at the menu and you say, you know, I'll take this on the menu. Is that gluten-free? You know, that's a great question. I'll be right back. I'll ask the chef. And we just don't go, wow, what a stupid waitress. We know she's not a chef. And watch how good she handles objections. Hey, Corky, do you want any more? Do you want another beer? No, thank you. Wow, man. Okay, how do you handle that rejection? And then she comes back to the table, or he, I don't want to be sexist, and he comes back to the table and he says, I hope you guys enjoyed your meal. I do. Does anybody want dessert? No. Beth? No. William? No. Okay, no one wants any dessert. I'll go. Okay, great. I'm going to go in the back room and commit suicide because they all said they didn't want any dessert. See, we're the ones that add all this extra stuff in. So when the waitress comes out and they say, listen, go over to that table and ask them what they would like to eat. The waitress doesn't go, Simon, listen, what if they ask me a question that I don't know? Go, listen, you know, I don't know that question. I'll be right back. I'll go ask the manager. Hey, listen, it's a little hot in here. Can you turn down the temperature? Let me go ask the manager. Hey, that TV over there, it's on the wrong channel. Can I watch soccer instead of football? That's a good question. Let me go ask the guy that's running behind the bar. I hope you guys got that. That was probably one of the strongest part of the training right there. Is what if you don't have to know the answer? All right? Yeah. So God bless each and every one of you. I'm on this show, Robert Hollis. Check out lifemechanic.com. And blog posts are on there. I just posted one yesterday. No. I don't know if you guys heard that one. I had a blast doing that. So Scott Klosser said, man, they asked me, people tell me no. Great. I'll tell you how to handle that. So anyway, Sarah, William, Simon, Michael, Corky, all the other viewers that were on here, Nellis, I'll get back to you with your question. Take care. God bless. Good night.
God bless. Thank you.
You bet.